In this video, we're going to explore if using your phone for YouTube in 2025 is even remotely feasible. What's up, guys? My name is AJ, and on this channel, I unload everything that I know, both in the creative world and in the business world. And yes, there's a difference between the two. So if that's something that piques your interest, consider subscribing. Now, I want to be super transparent. This is the first time I've ever done this, but I wanted to test if using your cell phone to record a video on YouTube is something that's feasible, because what I have learned is so often people stop trying to create content because they don't have the next latest and greatest gear. As an example, when I film most of my videos, I film a lot of my videos on a Canon EOS R8. That is not top of the line in terms of what is possible in terms of gear. But for me, it's pretty solid. I wanted to film this entire YouTube video on a phone to see if I can at least make it look like it's presentable quality. And I can tell you right now, I am super happy with the results. Now, I myself am proud to say that I've been both an Android user and an iPhone user. And from what I've learned, a lot of the new phones that are coming out offer what's called a cinematic mode. Now, I'm going to speak specifically for iPhones because that is the platform that I'm familiar with right now. But right now I'm using the cinematic mode in selfie mode. And all I've done is throw on just a little audio recorder that I had laying around. I opened up my windows and I threw a lamp on just to add a little bit of a rim light for this video specifically. And what I've learned from speaking with creatives in my industry is that a lot of the times, most of us just don't want to take action because we have what I would consider a lack of knowledge. A lot of us will turn our phone on and we're like, okay, cool, but how do I make this video look even remotely halfway decent? Now, guys, all I've done to get this shot is I set up about 2.5 feet worth of books in a storage bin, and I set my phone on top of that with a productivity timer that I have holding up my phone. And I know a lot of you veteran creatives out there would say, I would never use my phone to film YouTube content. But this video isn't geared towards you guys. This video is geared towards somebody who wants to get started in the creative world, but honestly, the things that are holding them back are their finances as well as their mindset. And so here's my advice to those of you that this video will help. If you guys want to get started filming content, my advice is to go find a corner of the house where your friends and your family won't bug you too much. Ideally, if you can find a place with a window, that's honestly ideal. If you've got some leftover books, some pots and pans, literally anything that you can do to get your phone elevated at least to eye level is going to be ideal. Open up your curtains and shut the blinds, and do me a favor, just press record. That's all you have to do. And guys, there are so many free editing softwares out there for you to use to get started. And guys, I'm not trying to make you feel bad or make you feel like you're doing something wrong, because trust me, I get it. I have been there. I remember so many times in the past where I would let my gear or my lack thereof gear stop me from actually hitting record and talking to the camera. And I swear, in the creative world, the argument of whether gear or story matters more is probably more prevalent of an argument than the argument of whether pineapple belongs on pizza. And most importantly, what I've learned speaking to a camera is, do you have conviction in the things that you're saying? And what I mean by that is, do you believe what you are saying? If you're a motivational YouTuber and you're trying to inspire other people, do you believe in the message that you're trying to portray? If you're a videographer and you're making content about the best gear, do you have conviction in your belief for the gear that you guys are reviewing? If you're making videos on how to cook the best family meals, do you have conviction in that? Do you cook those meals for your family every single day? I think conviction in the belief of what you're creating matters 100 times more than the gear that you're filming that on. And again, this isn't my way of saying that gear doesn't matter, because it does make a huge difference. But when we're starting, conviction and belief that what you're saying matters more. Take your camera, find a window, and hit record. I hope that this video reaches the right people, and I will see you guys in the next one.